I think that there was a lot of insight, there was a lot of evidence, there was a lot of, to use your word, Ivan, optimism in the presentation that we've just had. And I think that the language that's used is pessimistic, and it simply redefines the fact that, or helps define the fact that climate change is both an existential threat and a self-fulfilling prophecy. So that needs to shift. Jane mentions regenerative farming. I have farming interests, and we've been using no-till grazing. We've been reducing and by the tonne the amount of super and other chemicals that we use on the crops. We use cell grazing with the cattle that we have. We've for 25 years have been working on changing the genetics of our cattle so that they are producing infinitely less methane than most other breeds. So we will not source product from suppliers who cannot demonstrate that they have a sustainable environmental policy. You know, we're only a speck of dust on the global window. But I think that if we can change the language, if we can come to grips with the fact that there are technologies that we can come to grips with, that we can all move forward together with. I mean, I'm not frightened at all by nuclear. I grew up as a child. I grew up with the spectre of the Cold War, and every week there would be images of Hiroshima. Well, that's a long way removed from the capacity and even the danger of nuclear generation now. So I think we need to be encouraging each other, ourselves, and our policymakers to be much braver in terms of the way in which they deal with new technology and incentivise new technology and fund new technology.